Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. There is a man called Richard Dearlove. Not a name I think that many people will have heard of, but those who have know who he is. He's a man who lives in the shadows. He's very secretive. He's someone well versed in keeping himself below the radar. Why? Because he was previously, until his recent retirement, the head of MI6. He was M, or C as they call it. He's a man, therefore, who knows all about secrets, cover-ups. He's a man who knows how national security works, well versed in the dark arts, one may say. And he has made a comment that we should listen to, we should act upon, and we should be very, very aware, because no one in the government is saying this. No one is telling the real truth on what is happening. Now, he is saying that Britain needs to do what America does and completely ban Chinese electric vehicles. He says they represent a massive risk to national security, and he's going to tell us why. Because he says not only do the electronics within this car listen to every single conversation that occurs in the car and sends it back to Beijing, they also have the ability, the Chinese, have the ability to override the controls of the cars. They can steer them where they want. They can make them go where they want, or they can immediately just stop them on a sixpence. Bang. And imagine if they started doing that on motorways or busy dual carriageways and things. The chaos that would ensue. Or maybe not even dangerous like that. They just turn them off. So once they come to a stop, boom, they all close, and the whole of Britain is gridlocked. They can do this. He's saying that because of this, because of the risk to national security in terms of every conversation being recorded and the risk of what the Chinese government could do with all these cars, once there's millions of them on British roads, he's saying it is too dangerous and that they need to be stopped and they need to be banned. The Chinese government is behind all of these. This is why they're going to flood the Western world with very cheap Chinese electric vehicles, driving out the established motoring companies, motor manufacturers in Europe, and impose pure Chinese cheap shit that will listen to everything. You'll be too scared to drive in your car. You'll be too scared to talk in your car. And of course, then the car can be remote controlled. Why is Ed Miliband not telling us this? He's the one who's pushing for electric cars. He wants the cheap Chinese cars. Indeed, the whole of Labour is, and I mean this quite literally, kowtowing. If you know what the word kowtow means, Labour is literally kowtowing to the Chinese. It is doing deals with them. It's trying to bring these in. It's offering them the big, huge, super embassy. Why is this Marxist government so keen on giving China all this power? Why is it so keen to allow Chinese electrics into our national security system for communications? Why is it so keen on getting all these listening cars on our roads? Why is it betraying its own people? And why is it not talking about it? Why is it Richard Dearlove, M, coming to us to tell us? Why aren't the government telling us? Why isn't the Ministry of Defence? Why isn't the Prime Minister? Why isn't the Transport Secretary? Why isn't the Energy Secretary telling us all these things? Why does it take a retired spook? It's because they don't want us to know. They don't want us to be fearful. They don't want us to see the problems that are coming. But now we see them. Are you scared? Will you buy a Chinese car? Should we burn all the Chinese cars? Should we ban them? Let me know. Thanks a lot. Bye.